All right, it's my 1 year review update on the 60 to 65 liter Crazy Ants Tactical Military Backpack. I got on Amazon for under 30 bucks. Now, couple things, update. Don't think you could buy this model, okay? They have a new model that you could find under Crazy Ants. Looks very similar, but I think that they have, different MOLLE, maybe a couple different straps, places to hold on to. And they actually offer it through some investigating, even the smaller, I think between 45 to 55 liter, same backpack duffel. So I've had people, ask me questions from my last YouTube video. I thought I'd bring that up. I'm not sure if you could find this one. Again, I've had it for about a year. It might have been something that was, their last model. That seller had it and I bought it. And but the other one that's very similar to it, not for sure if you can get the same color. I've seen them in black. It might be $40, $45, but it's still worth it. I'm telling you what, I mean, I would have gladly paid, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks for a bag like this. I've used it many a times. Probably the nicest test of this was I went out to Arizona and I did use this as part of my carry-on, if you will. And the thing is huge, and it did fit, like I mentioned, with the TSA. Oh geez, I even forgot to take this thing off by Southwest. And again, so I had a suitcase, but then I brought this because I had to take some other things out there, and there was, the possible option of going out in the desert and whatnot. And this would have been obviously nice to pack with, gear and whatever you have. Another update, hey, American flag, Velcro, cool, huh? Yeah, I bought a bunch of those on Amazon also. They're on my other packs. I didn't have that the last time, but let's go through it. Again, it's been a great pack. Everything's holding up very well. The only problem that I had, and it was actually by user fault, which is myself, I'm gonna try to get in here. Up at the zipper, right in here, you'll notice there's some adhesive. Okay, I was jamming things in this pack. I probably didn't pack it the correct way. Things got moved around probably when, even when I jammed it in the overhead compartment when I flew with it, or whatnot. But I noticed it starting to peel or pull away, I guess, from the stitching of the zipper. Not a big deal. I went to Walmart once I got to Arizona and got some adhesive, and I think it's the fabric adhesive, okay? It's like a super glue, but it could move a little bit. It doesn't glue like solid or hard, if you will. And it's been holding up pretty decent. And that is the only thing on this whole pack for zippers wise, as in for the seams, even the back area. I mean, that is, I'll try to get up in there a little bit more. If you could see it right there, geez, turn that over. Right there, okay? But fixed it up. So, there's some scuffs, there's some whatever, that's just from handling it, throwing it down and so forth. But this thing has been just great. I mean, I even take this like when my wife and I and the kids go, this summer we went to a couple water parks, stayed overnight for a couple nights. Instead of bringing a suitcase, I just threw everything in here. To be honest with you, I really didn't use the backpack portion, which obviously if you unzip this, there's the, I'll just show you quick, the shoulder, right? I've been just using it as a duffel. One thing I did try it when I was out in Arizona to roll this up, and it's supposed to attach by this Velcro. It wasn't that strong, and it kept on, you roll it up and then stick it. It didn't really do what it's supposed to, I guess. But I mean, it worked. It just kept on flopping down. But when it's on your back, it's kind of weird. You feel it on your neck, kind of rolling out. So you just had to adjust that a couple times. Another thing too, that might have been one of the reasons why I didn't pack this as well. When you pack your boots, right? When you pack your hiking boots and whatnot, typically I've taken these, put them like this, down at the end of the bag, okay? What I found that's nice about this Crazy Ants, depending on your shoe size, I guess, have one inside here and one here, and pack everything else in between. Because, you know, you want to leverage the weight, not put all the stuff down at the bottom. So it worked out well, especially for packing. You know, I threw those in like this, one here, I don't know if you can see that or not, and then one, of course, like this, and put, you know, all my items inside. And again, it does have this other little separator. So, I mean, you figure it out, but well, that's one thing I found. It worked out well. I didn't do it the first time. Then I tried it that way. And when I was carrying it as a duffel and as a backpack, it worked out great. So over and all, I mean, like I said, the straps, everything is holding up well. Molly, you name it. I did find another function for this. I think that possibly I'll be going hunting in West Texas, which is about 6 hours away from here. So I'm definitely going to use this, not only for, you know, my garments, my clothes, whatever, but, you know, I'm going to take a couple rifles out there. We're going to go hunting. This is a Ruger 1022 with the ATI collapsible Scorpion stock, I believe, okay? But what's cool about this, and this might help some of you guys out, I measured it from here to the end of the barrel, and it's about 27 inches, okay? I'm gonna find a gun case that I could put this in, of course, but just to show you, you know, it fits in there perfectly. So, you know, when I go out hunting, I'm gonna have some other rifles with me, you know, maybe even my little sling pack with, you know, a couple handguns and whatnot, but you know, I don't know if I'll use the 22. It's fun for plinking and whatnot. But the cool thing is I can put it inside this bag, put everything in it, and then definitely use it as a backpack. Okay? So, you know, just another use. Figured I'd show you that if you're not into hunting and, you know, rifles and whatnot. It's still a nice size. I've had someone ask me also, can you measure the inside? Okay, I got the old standard stick here. And by putting it in, I mean, granted, this is typically like 30, geez, I broke off the end there, but I mean, it reads like what, 30, almost 33 inches. It is about fully packed. You could go to the maximum without tearing out the ends of the bag, probably about 29 inches in length. So overall, like I said, I purchased this under $30. I don't know if you can get this particular model. Again, I think the newer one is probably even better, and it's only like 10 bucks, and I might even pull the trigger on that one if this one, you know, for some reason goes kaput, or if I want two of these bags. So I highly recommend it. Again, this is the 1 year update on the 60 to 65 liter Crazy Ants Tactical Military Backpack. Thanks for watching.